Bonjour. Bonjour les amis. Bonjour, bienvenue à Paris. Let's go on a bus ride, shall we? Bonjour à tous. Coucou, bonjour, bienvenue. I thought I'd take you with me to the left bank today on the bus. I have to run an errand and we are currently at Place de la Nation. We are going to make our way towards the Bastille and then across the Seine River to the left bank. And I will be getting off along the Boulevard Saint-Germain in a little while, so feel free to join the ride if you are so inclined. Bonjour à tous. I'm gonna try and not talk too much so you can enjoy the sounds around me, and so you can pretend you're on the bus too. I am sitting at the very back of the bus, kind of higher up, and we are currently on Rue du Faubourg Saint-Antoine, headed towards La Bastille. Correct, I am on bus 86. It's a great route for those of you who want to enjoy the sights. Between the left and the right bank, there's a lot to see along Route 86. Hope you can hear me okay. You can see the construction everywhere. Bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue. Thank you for confirming the sound is good. I can't be too loud. I despise people who have private conversations on their phone in public transportation, so I'm not about to do the same. Even if my private conversation is with a bunch of my online friends. So, let's enjoy the ride and the sights. And when we get to the left bank, Boulevard Saint-Germain, I will hop off the bus, switch to a private Facebook group and meet the Friends with Véro Club members, so we can investigate what local cafes and restaurants, some of the iconic cafes over there, look like just 24 hours before Parisian Terrasse will be reopening, or at least some of them. So this is the public part of this adventure. And if you are a Friends with Véro Club member, I will let you know when it's time to hop on to the private Facebook group. Bonjour, enjoy Les Épinettes, it's a lovely neighborhood. The weather has been very unpredictable. It literally changes every 10 minutes. Sun, clouds, rain. Hey, Roz. And Barnsey, who's apparently here as well. A lot of my friends are there. I wonder how many of you enjoy riding the bus in Paris. Some people prefer the metro, some people prefer the bus. Nah, the weather just changes a lot. It looks nicer now, but it might be pouring by the time I step off the bus. So we'll see. It's not very chilly, no. Pretty mild. So it's about 1:30. We're getting close to 1:30 p.m. here, so kind of the trail end of lunchtime. There's a bit of traffic, and you can see people going out and about. A lot of Parisians have enjoyed lunch sitting outside for the last time, since their cafes will reopen hopefully tomorrow. So I've seen some people sitting outside eating their sandwiches and their salads, and by tomorrow they should be able to find a terrace somewhere to do the same thing. And it's been many months. It's been almost 7 months. Check out the little teddy bear over there. See him? That's what we've been looking at for months. All these teddy bears sitting at the terrace we couldn't use. And we love them, but we're kind of ready to take their place now. As safely as possible, obviously. There's still a big bad virus going around. So we will have to be careful. We're getting closer to the Bastille, going along Boulevard, Rue du Faubourg Saint-Antoine, sorry. I'll show you the bus for a sec. Whoops. So it's not super busy. If I'm pulling on the cord, it's not going to work. Voila. The logistics of live streaming on the bus are an entirely different story, it seems. Welcome if you just joined us. We are on bus. The route 8 is 86, going from the Bastille all the way to the left bank, where I will be stepping off along the Boulevard Saint-Germain. This is kind of a bouncy ride. Bonjour if you just joined. Thank you for joining us today. This is impromptu, and this is what I'll be doing all week to try and document what's happening in Paris, as a lot of restaurants and cafes will be reopening or not. We shall see. Anyone wants some wine? Nicolas is right here. Some bubbly, maybe? am headed to the left bank, to the Boulevard Saint-Germain on bus 86, currently getting closer to La Bastille. At some point we're going to hop across the Seine River on the Pont de Sully, the Sully Bridge. Lots of construction, you can see. This is what cafes have looked like for months now. They have a couple of tables outside where people can do takeout. You see the chairs ready inside. Hopefully he'll be able to put a few out tomorrow. It's going to be a lot more challenging when restaurants and cafes don't have a terrace. This one has literally no space to spread out, so I'm not sure he'll be able to do that. They can only open outside tomorrow on May 19th, and only at 50% of their capacity to respect social distancing. So a lot of them will probably opt not to do that because they can't. We are getting close to the Bastille. There's still a face mask mandate in France wherever you go, indoors and out, and it's likely to be the case for most of the summer. Though things change quickly, so who knows? The bus is great fun if you have time, because you get to see more, but it stops a lot. So if you're in a hurry, if you're working, the metro or walking or a bike might be your best bet. Here is the Bastille. You won't see the column in the middle, but you will see what's around it. We've been here quite a few times over the last few months. I've done a couple of strolls to show you the new and improved Place de la Bastille, which is now pedestrianized, as they say. Look at this guy. This is where I filmed the Bastille Market a few weeks ago. You may remember that. All of those replays I'm mentioning are on my YouTube channel, Friends with Véro, so feel free to head there and check them out. Hours and hours of virtual fun. The Café du Phare is closed, and I can see all the chairs lined up behind the window. They're probably ready to go, take them out in the morning tomorrow. See? Passing la rue Saint-Antoine, which takes you to the Marais, and now we're taking the Boulevard Henri IV, Boulevard Henry IV. Big cafe here. They should be okay tomorrow. Lots of space, and they're covered, so covered terrace. The bus is not packed, and everybody is wearing a face mask by law. Going for it, isn't it? A long stretch. Bonjour and welcome if you just joined us. We are on bus route 86, about to leave the right bank and head to the left bank, where I will be getting off along the Boulevard Saint-Germain, where I have an errand to run. We are about to cross the Seine River. See the bridge a little bit in the distance there. Tip of the Ile Saint-Louis. Bonk. And you will look carefully now because we're going to cross the river again as soon as we can go. And here is the sign. You will see Notre Dame in the distance. I'm going to try and film it for you. There she is. There she is. And just like that, we've made it to the left bank. Bonjour, England. Welcome. The bouquinistes, some of them are open. Sharp turn. And we are now officially on the left bank. That's a nice door. You'll be there soon. You'll see. Vélo, bicycles. We're getting closer to my stop. A couple more and we'll be there. Look at this terrace that a restaurant has set up They're called terraces éphémères, temporary terraces, and you'll see them popping up again all over the city. This is the only way they'll be able to open outside, and they need to ask to request a special permission from the city of Paris to be able to do that. And this is where they'll be setting up. I see the two gentlemen figuring out where they're going to put their tables, and as of tomorrow they can only open outside. 50% of the usual capacity, 6 people max per table. I don't know where I will sit at first. Wherever I am tomorrow, I suppose. Wherever it's not crowded, which could be challenging. I want to be on terrace, but I don't want to take too many chances either, so I'll try and do it smartly if I can. Mutualité is our next stop. Here's another one. You see how they've spruced them up? Now they're ready. They've taken out some flowers. For months and months they just looked really dreary. And now they've kind of spruced them out, so they'll be ready tomorrow for the big reopening. Clouds are coming in. It was sunny 5 minutes ago. Oh, it's nice that you can do that with your association in Les Épinettes. It's very nice that you can have a terrace. A couple more stops and I'll be getting off the bus. Somewhere close to the Boulevard Saint-Germain where I have to run an errand. Bonjour, welcome. We are traveling around Paris on a bus, and here's Miles Davis and Ella Fitzgerald. Hello, fellas. Au Vieux Campeur. That chain is an institution on the left bank. They've been here forever. It's like an athletic store, and they have different boutiques specializing in different sports. It's a Parisian institution. It's been, I don't know when they set up shop, a long time ago. Bonjour à tous, if you just joined us. We are on the left bank, heading towards le Boulevard Saint-Germain. My stop is the next one. I am going to grab my stuff and try to make my way towards the exit. Merci beaucoup. Without falling, if I can. probably recognize the Boulevard Saint-Michel across from me over there. One of the major streets in this neighborhood. Quite a bit of traffic, eh? Oh yay, it wouldn't be Paris without some honking. We are headed towards Odéon. So movie theaters will be reopening tomorrow as well, with some restrictions just like other places. That would be me. Saint-Germain-Odéon. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Bastillus. It's a great place. There we go. Ah, shoo! We are rue de l'École de Médecine. You may recognize some of the sites here. I'm going to walk towards l'Odéon and then I'll be saying goodbye for now. This ends the public part of this little adventure. And if you are a Friends with Véro Club member, get ready to hop over to the private Facebook group where we will be continuing the stroll along the Boulevard Saint-Germain and discussing some of the iconic landmarks and cafes, brasseries around that neighborhood. Before I wrap up, I'll say a quick little hello as soon as it's safe to do so. So I'll be popping in or popping by all week like this to try and share with you what's happening in Paris this week. I'm going to do this. Voila. Quick little hello, friends. See what's behind me? A crepe stand. Yes, good stuff. So thank you for following this today. I will be seeing you again soon. If you are a Friends with Véro Club member, please hop over to the private Facebook group and I'll be meeting you there in about 3 to 5 minutes. À bientôt les amis.